Namaste. Welcome to today's practice. The invitation is to come to a comfortable seat, whether that be in a chair or on the floor. As you begin to settle in, I'll introduce myself. I'm Dawn, a heart-centered chair yoga teacher who is breaking down yoga to create a safe space for anybody who is ready to explore and learn how to use mindful movement and breath to relieve emotional and physical pain. In today's class, the invitation is to create a safe space for you to explore and be creative and curious about your relationship to the concept of gratitude. As you continue to settle in, begin to bring stillness to your body, paying attention to the weight of your hips and legs on the surface beneath you. I invite you to gaze downward, or if it feels right for you, closing your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly out through your mouth. Tapping into your breath again. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Imagine your shoulders moving down towards your hips growing heavy. Inhale again. Continuing to tap into your breath, noticing your breath, and exhale. Imagine any weight on your shoulders and upper back, lifting away, putting away any worry, any to-do list onto the side, becoming present with my voice, with your body, with your breath. Taking a moment here to bring your hands together in thanksgiving. Pausing here to silently to yourself simply say the word thank you. Inhale, exhale, quietly to yourself, say thank you. Again, inhale, exhale, thank you. As you spend a few moments here practicing this moment of simple gratitude, notice and observe what happens to your body as you move through this brief practice of Thanksgiving. Setting the tone for your practice and really observing and identifying what a practice of Thanksgiving, of gratitude means for you. Go ahead and release your hands down. Taking a quick scan of your body from head to toe. Picking one or two places in your body where You are noticing and observing perhaps a bit of tightness or clenching. The movement in today's practice is designed to create a space in your body to invite in a connection to gratitude, to remind yourself that in the support of others in this loving community, you are invited and honored to explore the nature of gratitude in your life. So we begin to prepare to move. Inhale, opening your arms to the side as high or as low as you'd like them to be, no higher than your shoulders. Inhale, imagine your shoulder blades squeezing together, squeezing your belly in and up as you gently lift your chest center just up slightly. Eyeballs can be gazing towards the ceiling, keeping your chin in line with your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, curve your spine in as you bring your arms together, giving yourself a nice hug, curling inward. Tucking your chin to your chest and rocking side to side, maybe gently patting yourself on the back, or if a self massage feels good in this moment. Surrounding yourself with the love of this community, knowing you're safe, knowing you are loved and supported. Inhale, bring your arms out, pressing your chest forward, opening your heart space, receiving the love and gratitude of your community around you. Exhale, bring your hands together, switching the cross of your arms, curling inward, expressing gratitude to yourself. Inhale, open your heart to receive gratitude from those around you. And exhale, express gratitude to yourself. And just do this for a few moments here at your own pace, taking your time, going as fast or slow as your breath and your body needs. And as you move, curious about gratitude and how gratitude is not only for what you receive, but yet also honoring and recognizing the gratitude others have for you, and being willing and open to accept that gratitude simply for what it is. And after your next curling in, squeeze your belly in and up, bring your spine long, hands on your thighs. Continuing to open your body to receive gratitude, giving a little love to the body, releasing to allow it to release any extra energy or agitation that may be arising. Inhale, leading with your elbows, bring your hands up to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows, maybe even taking your elbows towards your midline or your sides. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your forearms and palms together. Squeezing the elbows and fingers, maybe gently swaying side to side here. And back to center. Inhale, lift your gaze, lean back slightly. And exhale, hinge at your hips as you rock side to side, waving your spine, folding into a forward fold here. bringing your chest to your thighs. You can have your legs open slightly or keep them closed, whatever feels right in your body here. Allow your head to fall heavy, chin towards your chest. With each inhale, feel the back part of your body from your base of your spine to the base of your skull. Fill with the glorious energy and light of your breath. I'm going to stay here for a few moments, opening and giving love and gratitude to your back. Inhale, fill the back with fresh breath, and the exhale, allow your back to relax, releasing tension, holding anything that isn't serving you in this moment. The breath allows you to return to the present moment, to put aside any distractions, any monkey mind. And each time you come back to the breath, you're giving your body and mind permission to take even just a few moments of rest. Preparing to move here, squeeze your belly in and up as you slide your hands to your shins. Exhale, lower quickly, folding, squeeze your belly in and up as you roll your spine long, unfurling your hands and spine to the sky. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. We'll do this one more time. This time we're going to move a little bit faster, one breath to one movement. Again, moving at your pace. You can move ahead of my voice or take your time and move more slowly. Inhale, bring your hands towards the sky. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your forearms and palms together. Inhale, lean back, elbows to the sky. And exhale, taking your time, hinging at the hips, fold chest towards your thighs. 3 beautiful breaths here into your back body. And allowing gravity to create an even deeper, grateful release for your back body, your head, your neck. And when you've taken your 3 breaths, inhale, hands to the shins. Spine long. Exhale, fold again. Inhale again, squeezing your belly in and up as you unfurl your spine and hands towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pausing here just for a moment to notice the beat of your heart. You also have the invitation and opportunity here to observe the natural rise and fall of your breath as we moved through a slightly quick flow practice. If you'd like, if you're watching the replay, you can press pause and do that all again. When you're ready, you can join us by bringing your knees to either side of the seat of your chair, placing your left forearm on your thigh. Inhale, right hand to your right hip, opening your chest to the right. Inhale, bring your hand to your shoulder or bicep by your ear, maybe even dropping your left arm down for a side bend. Imagining your right hip moving towards the surface you're sitting on, your fingertips reaching and reaching. Breathing into the space between each rib. Thanking your body for opening and breathing in such a beautiful way. Inhale, slowly come through center, switching sides. Right forearm on your thigh, inhaling to the left, bringing your arm where it feels good to you, and side bending here. The invitation is to keep your heart open to receive, practicing, getting comfortable with receiving compliments, for receiving thanks. Yet at the same time, also being gentle and gracious and compassionate with yourself, allowing your own self to explore saying thank you just to yourself for all that you do for yourself and for your loved ones. Inhale, coming through center, bringing your forearms to your thighs, leaving the knees open, getting a nice stretch in the inner thighs here, breathing naturally. And you may notice some sensation, maybe some pulsing, maybe a little bit of fluttering. And that's perfectly normal for those kinds of sensations to come up when we work the hips and open the body. Each time you observe a sensation, perhaps feels a little bit different, uncomfortable. Practice is to invite yourself to bring your brain and your attention back to the natural rise and fall of your breath. You can also listen to my voice. I will talk you through this pose, this holding. Will be no more than a minute or two here. Simply giving yourself permission to explore and experiment with using your breath to create space in your body, to hold space for yourself, knowing that you're in a safe space, your body and mind are in the exact place they need to be in this moment, and that you're being held in love and compassion and gratitude. Inhale, gently bring yourself up to a seat. Bring your knees together, maybe about hip distance apart. Lean back in your chair, place your hands behind you, and just rock your knees side to side. Coming gently back to center. Bring your left ankle, if either over your shin or on the top of your thigh, just above your knee. And this this may be your pose, sitting here and sending your breath to anywhere where you feel sensation. And if you'd like, you may hinge at your hips and begin to fold. You can also do this on your back, on the floor, lying flat on your back, bringing both feet to the floor, knees to the sky. placing your left ankle over your right thigh, staying there, or inhaling, placing your hand behind your thigh, bringing your knee towards your chest. Either option gives the outer hip an opportunity to receive the love of your breath, the love of your practice. And taking about 5 breaths here, nice and slow. Really, this practice is about giving yourself permission to slow down for a little bit. Moving more slowly, paying attention to the way you're moving, and also practicing noticing your breath and connecting and being grateful for your breath. Constant companion, and it will, when you pay attention to your breath, give you a moment of rest each time you pay attention to it. Inhale, come back to center if you're folded. If you are on the floor, bring both feet back to the earth. Bring your right foot back to the earth. And then pause for a moment here. And rock your knees side to side, or maybe take some, if you're sitting in a chair or sitting up, some torso circles in both directions. If you're lying on the floor, keeping your feet on the floor, rocking your knees side to side, or maybe even giving yourself a squeeze, switching sides, taking your ankle across the opposite thigh or shin. I'm demonstrating with the heel on the thigh here, and coming into your version of thread the needle, whether it be lying on your back or sitting, also known as figure four. So there's another thread the needle that gets into your upper back. But regardless, just breathe, focusing in on perhaps coming back to that practice of thank you, bringing in warmth with the inhale and saying silently to yourself, thank you, as you exhale. With either the practice of paying attention to my voice, following my voice, or following your breath, you're giving your mind something to do, which again allows the brain to detach from anything outside of this practice, outside of this moment. Instead, you're able to be practice being in this moment, being present. And the more often you come back to this practice, the easier it will become to be grateful for each blessing, each situation, good or bad, and also to be even more energetic and prepared to care for yourself and for your loved ones. At any point, this pose or this practice becomes overwhelming, we are working the hips quite a bit. And there is a lot of emotion stored there. The invitation is to come out of the pose, just be slow and mindful, come up, uncross your legs, move in whatever way feels safe for you, open your eyes. And when you're ready, come back and join us. Inhale, come back to center, bring your feet to the earth. Take any movement that feels good in your body if you're rocking side to side, whether on your back or in a chair. And when you feel satisfied, come back to center, lean back, get comfortable. You could even move to a comfortable surface now. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Releasing any holding, any gripping, conscious or unconscious, and coming into final rest. For about 60 seconds, I invite you to be filled with the joy of silence, of gratitude, of light and love as you practice Shavasana, corpse pose, final rest. The next time you hear my voice, I will be bringing you out into the final closing part of our practice today. Coming back into your body, into your space. Deep breath in through the nose. Audibly sigh. Breath out. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Staying where you are if you'd like, or coming back to a seat. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, taking your time here. As you're coming up, I invite you to take forward fold, set a timer this week, at least once a day, and practice just hinging at your hips and allowing your chest to fall over your thighs, whether standing or sitting. And when the timer goes off, gently bring yourself up and notice after about 5 days or so if there are any changes in your mind or body with that practice. To close today's practice, I invite you to wrap yourself in a virtual hug of gratitude. Thank yourself for taking the time to be here to care for you. I'm honored and deeply thankful for each of you trusting me to guide you in this yoga journey. The Lightened Teacher in me honors and adores and expresses deep gratitude to each of you. May the rest of your day be magnificent, and I'll see you next time. Be well. Thank you all for being here today. That was Chair Zen, Mindful Breath and Movement. If you'd like more of these practices outside of the Serenity Circle space, you can send me a message via Serenity Circle, and I will send you the link to my weekly group yoga classes, 30-minute classes, very similar to this. I offer different classes 2 to 3 times a week, as well as coming into Serenity Circle every second Sunday of the month. And I am, again, very grateful to each of you. And I look forward to continuing to work with you on your yoga journey. Be well, everyone.